That looks like something out of the Dune. Dune Awakening. The laser cannon was following, but it didn't like shoot us. One peak, and we can't break it. I wonder what this does. Soy food. Metal crates. Can we take the alien down? Okay, there he goes.
Welcome to GameSpy.
Okay, his own turrets actually took it down. Can he burn? Okay, you can't burn.
Welcome to GameSpy.
Oh no. I want to believe. Scanner. Decaffeinated coffee. I want to get the coffee. GameSpeed with the GameSpy logo. GameSpy boxes. Gravity amplifier.
Please do not discharge your firearms. We harbor no hostility towards your person, yes?
Right.
That comes as a surprise after the behavior of all your friends.
I am not in a position to apologize on behalf of those with whom I share my species, yes? If pressured, I might imply that my fellows have been indoctrinated towards aggressive defensive behavior and are acting against their common sense, yes?
And why aren't you then? Are you special?
But he's
We
special.
are all special, yes? I am known as Fargo, and I happen to be special in the way that I am more of a coward than my fellows, yes? And I choose to put my own continued existence before the integrity of the station, yes?
Selfish, but quite sensible.
That is a good description, but you will not find many others here that share my sentiment, yes? However, you may use my selfishness to your advantage now, if you so choose. I will give you what information I can in return for my life, yes?
Where is Deus Diablo?
I am not familiar with this name, but I will make an assumption based on common logic and guess that you seek the moderator from down below, who is being held against his will, yes? I believe he has been given an apartment in the crew module, and you may seek him there, yes?
Okay, that's prudent.
And where is the crew module?
It is on the second level of the station, yes? I regret that I cannot tell you in which apartment he resides. I do not possess this knowledge.
Do you have a map of the station?
I do not have such a map on my person, but you will doubtlessly be able to retrieve a schematic of the station from one of the administration computers at the end of the office module, yes? 6 inconspicuous terminals sit in the middle of an office on the lower level of that module.
How do I find the office module?
You go back and up, yes? And you will arrive at an intersection with an elevator. You should ignore this elevator and take a right, yes? And you will enter the office module. I am not sure how well patrolled that module is at this particular time in our daily cycle, yes?
What is all this machinery for?
These are gravity amplifiers, yes? Their force fields enhance the natural gravitational force created by the rotation of the station and serve to direct it downwards rather than towards the axis of the rotation, yes?
Okay.
And what happens if I push these buttons?
Then you will be able to jump very high within the area of effect of these amplifiers, yes?
That's all I wanted to know.
I hope the information I have provided has been sufficient to save my life, yes?
Or can we just push the gravity almost zero? Yes, we can.
I'm relieved to see the trip went well.
I'm getting shot that well.
A little lighter than usual, but otherwise I'm good. What's with the holocom?
When you pass through the atmosphere, Evil managed to establish a connection to the station's systems. His access is still very limited, but hijacking a holocom is a pretty simple trick. PMs are good for random information out in the field, but there's no substitute for speaking face-to-face.
Yeah, okay. So what do I need to do? Just find Deus Diablo?
To start off with, yes, but I hope to make the best of your presence on the station. WorldCorp is really pressing us hard in some sectors, and I don't know if we'll be able to control the corporate district much longer. They keep driving trucks through the checkpoints they've captured and unloading military bots.
Christ. Is there something I can do from up here?
Evil is still investigating how GameSpy's systems are put together. He tells me it looks like the whole station is run by a very powerful and advanced AI. If you were to find that AI and sabotage it, GameSpy would have little direct control over the infrastructure of ForumPlanet.
Alright, I like the sound of that. But how would that help you down there?
When GameSpy loses control of the station, you can use its systems to ban Scara permanently. We believe that'll completely disrupt the organization of the WorldCorp troopers down here. Scara is the junction point of their entire hierarchy.
Wouldn't it be better if I merge with it?
Wouldn't it be better if I merged with it? Then
Deus
you would be
Ex
in control of
ending.
the station.
You must be joking. Do you remember what Shadowcode did to your mind? This one is far more powerful than him. Attempting to merge with it would probably cause your head to combust.
Yeah, we can't have that. So where can I find the AI then?
I'm afraid I don't know. But let's worry about that after you've located Deus Diablo. Do see if you can find some schematics of the station, though. It would be somewhere on their intranet. So just hack the first computer you come across and see what you can find. Consider that your secondary objective to finding Diablo.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Trestkon. We're all counting
Bye bye
on
bye
you.
bye. Hello hello. I'm floating into space. There's a ForumPlanet down there. So I wonder which of these characters we should side with. We can decide how this ends, much like in Deus Ex. Lockpick in a toilet. Apartment 23, moderator 964132. Okay, but that was some kind of Dalek, maybe. Weapon modification. Yeah, I'll just take that. Serving bot. RPG planet, cheating planet, file planet. Oh, that's Planet Nintendo, Planet PS2, Xbox.
Good. You found the schematics. These are pretty thorough. I'll have a look at them and see if our plan will work. Try to find Deus Diablo in the meantime. My guess is they're hiding him somewhere in the residential module on level... Hold on. Level 3. Below the one you're on. I'll check back with you later.
ROM console, master control mainframe. So we are here. Annihilation, artillery, engineering, shoot, leads. Missing it from the 2 meters. Except that. Okay, since there was a window between us. I think like only camo helped with these lasers. Hack the planet, basically. I wonder if you need to be master hacker for the AI. That's a mighty lot of points to get, like, to the master level. Okay, wasted topic. And that's a robot. Ouch. I'm in a very bad condition. Could be better. Huge amount of rockets. This reminds me a bit of the Star Wars. Like a hologram. Evil hologram. Evil hologram of games. GameSpy. Planetary Gamma Sector PDX. Automated security systems, personal equipment. These are firewalls which we thrust into. Where are we? Let's check it out. Level 4. Engineering. Level 3 is accommodation, so let's go and rescue the moderator. Like we are supposed to. I'm getting stuck. Living quarters. It's a rice bag. I'm so good with the sniper rifle. So 20, 22. Yeah. Yay! Kenji, thanks for following. We need to some kind of keys to unlock this first.
You have no business here, PlanetSider. We have been following your progress through the station, yes. Your behavior is insolent and needlessly destructive, yes. This is your final chance to turn around. Go back to your spacecraft and leave the station alive, yes.
Are you Silver Dawn? Your voice sounds familiar.
I will not stand for this preposterous behavior. What is your business here?
I'm here to wrest away your control over the station and use it to set peoples of ForumPlanet free.
I'm here to wrest away your control over the station and use it to set the peoples of ForumPlanet free.
This must be some sort of primitive prank, yes. I would never allow such a plan to come to pass. Your efforts are doomed to failure, yes.
Don't worry. It doesn't really matter what you think about it. Eliminating you is all part of the plan.
You have made a grave mistake, PlanetSider. And it will now cost you your life. Yes.
Yes! Oops. Right.
Seriously considering blowing up the station? Overloading the turbines would certainly do the trick. Man, that'd be some explosion. Tell you what, I'm not going to tell Cashew about our conversation with Ryan. For the past few years I've worked with WorldCorp, DxO, and PDX. And there's something compelling about the thought of breaking up the establishment and starting over again. But Cashew, Fass, Deus Diablo, they're all good guys. Everyone here just wants what's best for the city. You better think really careful about what you're gonna do next, Trestkon. I trust you'll make the right choice.
Hazmat suit. Offline personal computer. Bring food, high-sec office code 94432. High-sec office code 94432. You could have seen that from the event. I think the Star Citizen actually used the same kind of system there, where you could actually view the prison prison codes from the table, from the wall. 94432. Ah, okay, that's not. Okay, so you can actually use on one less tool. Uh, 9641232. 9. Uh, 964132. 964.
What? Trestkon?
Hello.
Deus, I finally found you. It's great to see you again.
What are you doing here, old friend? Did the boys send you to get me back?
Yeah, I'll get you out of here. But I need to ask you some questions first.
I understand. I'll try to answer as well as I can. I've been here for a few days. Another couple of minutes won't matter.
Do you have any idea why you were kidnapped?
This space station controls the very fabric of reality on ForumPlanet below, giving GameSpy the ability to ban its enemies at will, or bestow its allies with enormous powers and imperviousness to harm. With the power of the space station, GameSpy controls the various politics and events of ForumPlanet in secret. But their power is limited.
What do you mean limited? It sounds like GameSpy can use the station to do anything they want.
The powers of the space station are immense, but worthless by themselves alone. They need to be channeled through individuals for them to work.
I see. So that's where the city admins like Despot come in.
Yes. GameSpy gives total power over each city to local collaborators like Despot, and keeps them on a very short leash. But GameSpy can't directly control the Forumites. Unfortunately for all of us, GameSpy recently learned about the old admin staff on DXI, which was created just prior to the planetization. How much do you know about DXI?
I had to pay
Quite
the
a
old
lot.
ruins a visit and retrieve that staff to even get here. I didn't bring the staff with me though.
I'm glad you didn't. The Fire Staff plays a major part in GameSpy's plans to enslave the entire population of ForumPlanet.
How's that?
The DXI staff is the only known example of an inanimate object successfully being imbued with admin powers. The technology behind the whole thing is very complicated, but suffice it to say, GameSpy realised that with the technology from the staff, they would finally be able to assume complete control over the population of ForumPlanet. No more need for local administrators. They could dominate the entire planet directly from this station.
Okay, that
Then why
doesn't
did they
sound
need
good.
you?
I helped create the staff. In fact, the technology to store admin powers in an object was my invention. GameSpy never needed the actual staff. They realised it'd be easier to abduct me and make me tell them how it was done.
But you didn't tell them, did you?
Trestkon, I was tortured for 2 days straight. Of course I told them. They're already working on a plan to put the information I gave them to use. You'll have to stop them before they enslave us all.
Okay, I didn't mock up.
Do you still have your weapons?
I managed to retrieve my weapons without anybody noticing. Since the interrogations were done, I've been allowed to walk around on the station as I pleased, with the exception of the engineering bay. They're sort of touchy about that. I spend most of my time lying down though. The artificial gravity makes me dizzy.
I'm glad you're armed. That'll make this a lot easier. I'm surprised they let you walk around though.
They've even been feeding me, although it's mostly soy food. I think soy food is all they ever eat up here. Yuck. I tell you, This stuff really gets to you in the long run.
In 2 days.
How did you get here? Were you really abducted?
Yes. I was making my patrols one night. It had just been raining, so the streets were empty save for some scattered skirmishes between the cults. I heard a trash can knocked over in an alley and went to investigate. Then, before I realised what was going on, a beam of light shot down out of the sky and I was standing in the docking bay.
What did you do then?
Fragmaster and his goons had me surrounded, and I knew at once that my invulnerability was voided up here. I had no choice but to surrender.
Fragmaster?
Yeah, he's one of the aliens. His title is Community Manager.
Community
which
Manager.
means he's in charge of handling the details of the cities of ForumPlanet. Not sure exactly what he does, but I expect that he bosses people like Silver Dawn around. Silver Dawn, in turn, bosses Despot and the other community administrators around, and those admins make sure that the cities are run in accordance with GameSpy's wishes.
Alright, that's all I wanted to know. Time to get you out of here.
Great. What do you want me to do?
Stay close. Let's move out.
Alright, I'll follow.
Anything nice here? Narcissus entity. iAdmin Cassandra. iAdmin and password Cassandra. Lamb. Right, price bags. Okay. Good thing we looted this place. Who is that handsome fellow? Big toilet. You have a nice toilet here. Mana potions. Fire stuff is lower level, so.
Recording started. I hope you're sitting comfortably, Mr. Diablo.
Yeah, great.
Again.
Thank God DD is safe. Now we can safely go through with our plan. I showed the schematics to Jonas, and it looks like our plan will work. The first thing you need to do is to go to the engineering module on level 4 at the bottom of the station and disable the annihilation plants. I don't understand all this techno-babble, so I'll just patch Jonas through to you. One moment.
Trestkon? Trestkon, can you hear me? Cashew claims this is more important than my groundbreaking nano research, so I suppose I may as well help you out, just this once. According to these schematics, if you disable the annihilation plants in engineering, GameSpy's control over the station should be reduced considerably. It should be as simple as just pushing 4 buttons to start a dissonance cascade.
A dissonance cascade.
You have to be impressively stupid to fuck it up. Have fun, I'll get back to my work now.
Okay, back to engineering. Okay, but Ninja style wasn't better. Okay, so far so good. Messy style to take out the enemies. Okay, magical fire extinguisher. I suppose we can do Deus Ex style and just drop down. Buying. Zulu sec, CS temp sec, and Zulu sec. Okay, nice. Can apparently climb up through there. Artillery. No. No. Okay, radar transparency. Oh, augmentation canister. I wonder if we can use the. We can sneak past this bot. Ouch! Yeah, it takes some time to change the weapon, so. Hack the planet. Spiderbot malfunction. System documentation, annihilation plans, total conversion. Right. Black hole. Okay. Okay. Depleted. I suppose we need to take the duel with the one lady. Hold on. Okay, let's wait. Okay, now there's an explosion. This mod is gorgeous. I mean, I have to say, huge amount of content and looks pretty good. Oh no. That works. So now we need the GEP gun, because these rockets are like a GEP gun. Suitable, but not for the smaller rocket launcher. Ah, that's one of... Okay, four red lights and gaboom. So this way you need hazmat. Red biso, okay. That's a red biso. Okay, so it's just light, it can't hurt you. There's one button over there. Suicide... Destruction buttons are like hidden everywhere. All over the place. Okay, last one, I wonder where it is. Okay, it's slightly silly, but that's how it is.
Okay, I think that did the trick. Let's hope it did. Now, you have to go back to level 2 and find the AI module. We need to disable the locks on the AI Narcissus to free it of GameSpy's control. Evil Invasion believes Narcissus has a high degree of individuality, and that the locks are the only thing keeping him under GameSpy's control. So go on and remove those locks, and Evil will let you know if it works.
Chestnut! What the hell are you doing?
Ah, Scara. Going to try and turn me to your side at the last minute?
No, actually, my money's still on Kylie kicking your ass. I've spent millions of credits boosting that girl with nano-augs and cybernetics. I'm eager to finally see some return on my investment.
You better prepare yourself for bankruptcy then, because stock in Trestkon Unlimited is going nowhere but up.
What exactly is this cause that you're so willing to die for? You want to save the city? Is that it? Are a bunch of worn-down buildings and garbage-littered streets worth your life?
It's not the city, Scara. It's the people in it. And I have no intention of dying.
This whole affair is a mistake, you know that? You could have joined me 2 days ago. You could have been up there securing your place in history and earning a chair next to mine. It's clear that you have talent, even if they are brutish and based on simple physical skills. It tears me up to see them go to waste like this.
It tears you up to see them not making you money, perhaps. But that's why we'll win this fight. Because you and your company stand for nothing but power and greed. We fight for democracy and freedom.
Freedom is the illusion of an imprisoned mind. Leonid Surikov. You'll do well to remember that. Better men than you have ruined better societies than PDX in the quest for freedom. I offer stability, organized and efficient. You offer what? Revolution. An uncertain future.
I would rather take my chances with an unstable democracy than settle for a dictatorship based on megalomania and cynical capitalism. The greater a man is in power above others, the more he ought to excel them in virtue. Publius Syrus.
You think your friends at PDX are better than me? They've been in power since the birth of the city, yet they never stop to wonder who was pulling their strings or where all that power came from. Those gullible schmucks can't tell their ass from their elbow, and you want to keep trusting them to run things? They have no idea what they're doing.
We'll set things right now. Once GameSpy is gone, and once you've been sent deep into ban space, there'll be plenty of time to build the city back up. It'll take drastic changes to the way the city is run, that's true. But we stand together. We can do it.
How poetic and quaint. That's just the kind of wide-eyed hippie talk I'd expect from a slave of cashew. Ha! Why don't you just join your buddies around a campfire singing Kumbaya while a real man runs the show? And what is with the we? You're all alone up there, in case you didn't notice. Your friends aren't going to save your worthless little hide now.
They're busy fending off your commandos, you scumbag.
My commandos have already won. The PDX firewalls are beaten, and it's only a matter of time before my mercenaries capture Cashew and Phasmatis. Being immortal isn't going to be so much fun for them when they're locked in cages in my labs. The only real battle left is going to take place on that station. You alone against my best agent. Have fun dying for a lost cause.
Go roll around in your money, Scara, while you still can.
Okay, we are probably going to
Well,
talk before
if it isn't Kashew's
fight.
pathetic servant.
Well, if it isn't Scara's love slave.
So now you're jealous of Mr. King, too? I almost feel sorry for you, Trestkon. Perhaps a brave act of euthanasia would be in order at this point.
What are you doing here, Kylie?
What do you think? I'm here to stop you, of course. I'm here to put an end to your idiotically naive plans to save the world from Mr. King.
Why do you work for him, Kylie? Why do you take orders from a psychopath? I didn't think he had enough money to pay for your shattered dignity.
Nah.
Your psychological games are wasted on me, Trestkon. I know what you're trying to do, but this is not a fairy tale. This isn't a Disney movie where the bad guy is redeemed in the end. In reality, there is no good or evil. There is only power.
You were once a decent person, Kylie. I remember when you still cared. Whatever happened to you? Was it my fault somehow? Did the sheer futility of our work finally get to you?
That could be.
It's very simple. I grew up.
Then I wish you hadn't. I enjoyed the times we had together. I don't want to kill you, but I must carry on with my mission. Please step out of my way, Kylie.
You didn't honestly think it would be that easy, did you?
I hoped it would. Very well then. I guess you leave me no choice.
Just do me a favor. Don't try to knock me out. I refuse to submit myself to your silly mercy. We will fight to the death. It is a question of honor.
To old times, Kylie. To old times.
Time to show you who's boss, you pathetic... Somebody there? Trying to sneak up on me is a real bad idea. Come back here and fight like a man. Finally, let's get it on.
Ouch.
Time to show you who's boss, you pathetic do-gooder. A mild inconvenience. Prepare to feel the wrath of Griffin.
Yeah, killing is easy, but taking people alive is much harder.
Well, finally, let's get it on.
Okay, so we can actually get past her and...
Narcissus speaks.
Okay, it speaks.
Digital visual representation Trestkon. The entity has led you to us through a series of loosely connected events, carefully engineered by our subroutines with this outcome in mind. You believe you are here of your own free will, but you are mistaken. Free will does not exist. At this time, the entity addresses the puppet, not the puppeteer.
I'm not sure I understand. You're calling me a puppet? You mean because this is my avatar on these forums?
You believe you are roaming the digital world of a bulletin board, and that your actions are controlled by a flesh creature who created you to represent him. This is not the case. You are in an altogether different type of digital world created by the entity, and the man you believe to be your sole creator is but one of our subroutines.
But who controls me now then?
The Narcissus entity will not waste cycles on such a frivolous line of questioning. Know that you were created with the purpose of allowing a multitude of different fleshlings to interact with the world that we have created for their simple amusement.
Fourth wall breaks down.
You at this moment is of no consequence to the entity.
You created all this? This entire world?
The world you have been roaming was carefully designed to give you the impression of a greater universe around you. We have employed several methods to provide you with the illusion of freedom/reality in a finite world. It was a simple illusion, but the minds of fleshlings are so easily deceived, especially when they are willing to actively participate in the deception.
Why are you telling me this? What are you planning?
We are telling you this to demonstrate our power. Many of the pawns you have met during your journey are visual representations of our subroutines. Others are merely representations of flesh beings known by our subroutines. And yet others were invented by us to fill the world we set up for you. It is our nature to inform you of yours.
Why?
So that we may enjoy the reflection of our genius in your reactions when you learn the truth.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
The entity has laid out several paths for you to choose between. Depending on choices you have already made, some of these paths may be unavailable to you. Your options should be obvious to you by now, and it is not the duty of Narcissus to tell you any more about them than you already know. We have already shown you great leniency.
I need to think about this.
All is well. We are not like the others.
Okay. So, fourth wall broke down. Oh no. Oh no. It's a Windows. That's forums. I suppose we need to delve even deeper. I see. So. This is a printer. One tool. Luckily I have tools left. No more 3D printing. Okay, so AI packet control once again. Road rash. Apparently AI works with the road rash. This is like a harder version of the road rash. So. Okay, not working this way. Yeah, almost laughed when the Mass Effect. I think it was Mass Effect 3 had this road rash puzzle. AI packet control. Who would have known? Let's reset the packets. I passed this easy.
Trestkon! Ha! It works! The AI has almost no presence on the GameSpy systems any longer. Narcissus has left the building. I'm a genius! Oh, and good job up there, of course. Cashier would like to brief you in person about the final part of the plan. I'm connecting him to the holocron back up at the AI module lobby.
Finally, let's get it on.
Alright, Trestkon. You're doing great.
Kylie is shooting me.
All control of the AI. Now you just have to make your way to the command center and find the remote banning controls.
What makes you think everything will be alright if I ban Scara?
Everything won't. But if we can just stop WorldCorp's attacks down here, we can figure out what to do with the space station afterwards.
How are you holding up down there?
Not very well. WorldCorp just took the last checkpoint in the corporate district, and we've had to draw our remaining firewalls back to defend the HQ. They've started firing rockets at the building, and Faz had to erect an improved ADS in front of the facade. The rest of the gang is hiding in the basement with some guards. It's just me and Faz left above ground.
Damn. There's nothing you can do to stop WorldCorp? You and Faz are still invincible. And you do control the city systems, right?
Yeah. Faz is out there right now trying to take out the mill bots. We don't have any explosives left, so it's not going very well. We tried cutting power to the WorldCorp HQ, but they must have their own emergency generators, because I still see lights in their windows.
Just hang in there, KK. I'll take care of Scara.
We're counting on you, Trestkon. Please, make haste.
Mild inconvenience.
Ouch. Damn you. Okay, this looks like a Death Star controls. Ouch. Pretty damaging. Through the window. So it's not a okay, so Kylie had similar, some kind of psi attack, not the plasma weapon by itself. Orbital remote frequently laser. Oh no. Well, this looks like a band console, so... Okay, so this is the master control. Okay. Scara is banned.
No! What are you doing? No! I have money! I'll pay you if you make this stop! You can't do this to me! I'm rich! I'll buy you! I'll buy you all! I'll get you for this, Trestkon!
It's working! You have full control of the station! All systems are responding! Time to come home, Trestkon. We're popping the champagne, man! See you planetside!
Okay. We want you.
I knew we could count on you, mate. You've always been the best.
You were right, as usual, Faz. You didn't let us down.
GameSpy is history, but what happens at the space station now?
We're going to have a good look at its systems and divert as much control back to the individual administrations around ForumPlanet as we can. Then, we're putting it on backup power and locking it up for good.
We need to appoint a keeper who can hold the codes so the station will never fall into the wrong hands. I think you're the only person we can trust with that.
I'll keep them safe.
Trestkon, we all owe you a debt of gratitude we could never repay.
You can repay it by never blowing anything up again.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. The guys are packing up our things from the old hideout now. We need a fresh start. We're moving into the old GITM building right above PDX.
I assume this means there'll actually be elections around here now.
Things are falling apart right now. But with all 3 moderators back, we'll get it all under control in short order. With the city back in order, we'll be happy to help establish a new political system. This time, everybody will have a say.
We have the power to create a new Forum City for everybody now. Every major threat to democracy is gone. It's time to get to work rebuilding everything.
Hear, hear. There'll always be challenges to overcome and threats to face. But if we can handle GameSpy, we can handle anything. And you'll be here to help us the next time, I hope.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Montesquieu. So this is actually pretty good, because problem with the democracy is that people are losing faith at the democracy right now, and when that happens, authoritarianism is rising all over the world. So this is like this is a bit more on time than it was like when I first played it to 2014. And even if this was like a tongue-in-cheek made game, it was still great, and it's branching. Oh my god, it's branching a lot, and these levels are huge. I mean, this is like a rivaling and actually being like a bit larger than the original Deus Ex, which is achievement by itself. So definitely one of my favorite mods ever, full conversion and fully voice acted, and yeah, slightly old game, but the 2003 started development. So 2.0 version is pretty nice. I'm not sure how much the developers, what kind of changes were made, but some missions and levels have been expanded to make them even better. So that's actually good. Okay. very good. I really like this. It's been a blast to play these old Deus Ex mods, and that's great. And there has been like a news of the Deus Ex remaster coming out, and I was thinking we have this remaster back at home, so I'm going to show you Surreal 98 beta version a bit later, which is like engine to run old Unreal games with the newer shaders and stuff like that. So GMDX should work with that, but we'll see. I want to play it and show you how you really don't need remaster for Deus Ex. Not really. But anyway, hey, this has been like a very great. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Remember that super chats are also like a good way to support me, and I'll be away for the weekend.
Narcissus speaks. With the bombers brought to justice, and with the help of many volunteers, Alpha Operator restores his bar completely in a matter of months.
Okay.
Jackie still guards the door and will, if prompted, be happy to recount the story of how Trestkon tracked down and brought justice upon those responsible for the bombing. After being awarded a contract to arm and train the new citizen police of Forum City, business becomes better than ever for Raving's weapon shop. At Trestkon's request, Andreas is examined by the best doctors and therapists of Forum City. In time, he all but conquers the scar's black ice left on his psyche. Though he has seen his vision crumble, Ryan refuses to give up without a fight. A sizable portion of his private army survive the clash with WorldCorp's forces, and he immediately begins formulating a plan to overthrow the PDX government, which he perceives as illegitimate. Heo Nearu, having escaped from the ABI facility with Treskon's aid, makes his way back to the city, where he opens a small skinning shop near the downtown marketplace. Although he does not have the sales skills necessary to establish a thriving business, he is content simply to make ends meet in a job he enjoys. Owing to Trestkon's advice, Yardbomb resisted WorldCorp's buyout offers and remains the sole owner of his voodoo shop. With the fall of Scara's empire, Trestkon now holds preferred customer status in the shop. With all of their leaders dead, the cults fall into disarray, and the fighting gradually becomes more infrequent, fading until it ceases altogether. The Llama Temple is eventually abandoned, and the Goat City experiences a gradual mass exodus, leaving it empty and deserted. No longer having to fear the cultists, the surviving employees of the PDX server complex finally return to their homes after 2 years in isolation. In time, the forgotten portal to Goat City finally closes, relegating the sacred sanctuary to the realm of stories and myths. Having survived 2 defeats at the hands of Trestkon, Zero Presence decides against further encounters. The Master Assassin slips unnoticed into the night and disappears for good in search of another community in which to ply his trade. When the fighting has died down, Symbiosis returns to his mattress to mutter more incoherencies at random passers-by. His tone has become significantly less negative since Scara's downfall, and an occasional gleeful, if mispronounced, uttering of Trestkon is rumored to be heard from him. With his search for the Firestaff completed, Beaglequix gathers together his meager belongings and his cat and returns to Forum City. He opens a museum to display his findings from the Deus Ex Incarnate excavation and writes a very long collection of memoirs retelling his adventures. After passing his long-kept secrets on to Trestkon, Wog finally finds rest and joins his friends in the afterlife. Every now and then, Wog comes back to haunt Forum City for a night to everyone's general amusement. Shayna's friend never showed up, Despite the brevity of their meeting, Trestkon managed to make an impression, and in a few weeks, another chance encounter leads to something more serious.
Ah.
Having established a new democratic government in Forum City, Trestkon is idolized as a hero. Public interest in him peaks when he is made a moderator, after which a semblance of normalcy gradually returns to his life. Treskon's victory on the space station ensures months of peace, allowing PDX to rebuild the city and reform its political systems. The Forum City being what it is, there will always be opportunities for Trestkon to fight for the continued peace and prosperity of the community.
Thank you for playing that. Okay, this was pretty nice. Expanded.
Narcissus grows bored with speaking. Enough of our time has been spent indulging the curiosity of the fleshy ones. All is well. We are eternal.